Hi there, it's Jason Cheese, sales representative with the Price Real Estate team at Keller Williams Lifestyles Realty right here in London. And we're going to take a look back at 2020 in real estate in and around the London area. We'll do a little bit of preview of what we think is coming in 2021 for you. And we might as well jump right into it. We've been talking about a lot of the same things, how busy the market has been. Well, it definitely was a banner year. We had the second best sales number in London history. We just missed breaking 10,000 sales. We were at 9,976 sales. The only year that was worse than was 2017, when we actually did sell more than 10,000 homes in and around the area. Real estate probably wasn't the biggest news of 2020, dealing with COVID-19 and all the different restrictions and things we've been doing around that. Definitely took the bulk of the headlines, although the market definitely caught people's attention this year, that's for sure. The two things do go hand in hand. COVID, when it started and allowed people to start working more from home and more remotely, I believe directly impacted, maybe a little indirectly, but directly impacted the London real estate market. With people that were working in Toronto and living in Toronto, but maybe from the London area or not wanting to pay the prices for GTA homes, having that ability to work remotely now is allowing them to move out of the GTA, not just to London, but to some of the outskirts cities where they can still commute in once a week or once every couple of weeks or once a month if they have to go into the office for anything, but they're able to work online, similar to this, and still be able to do their work that they need to accomplish. I know a lot of businesses were worried that remote work would cut down on productivity, but we're kind of being forced into it a little bit, and I do believe that a lot of businesses are going to keep a lot of the remote work. So we'll see how that plays out in 2021. It looks like it's going to be a hot market again. December itself was an amazing month for sales. We did way more than what the previous record was for the month. We had almost 600 sales. We had 596 sales in the London St. Thomas area, and the previous record was back in 2015 when we had 497 sales. The median price for December was up to $500,000. So that's the midpoint. If you found the sale that happened right at the middle of all of them, it's $500,000. So, half of them were above, half of them were below. Still a reasonable number. I know a lot of people don't like hearing that, but obviously people are still able to afford houses. And I know it makes it a little harder on some people, but there are still ones, quite a few below $500,000 that you can still find. Outside of that, the full year median price was $450,000. So we're still sub $500,000, but we do see it still ticking up, and we're expecting the same thing to happen in 2021. I think we're going to continue to see a busy real estate market in and around the London area, and something that's driving that is the number of houses listed. This is the least amount of homes I've seen listed since I got my license in 2011 and prior to that. Normally around now, we have a couple of thousand homes for sale just in and around London, and we've only got a few hundred. I'm talking about 300 houses, give or take, and that includes new builds that aren't ready to be moved into. They're to-be-built homes. So it is definitely tough out there. As new listings come on board, we're seeing them sell just as quickly. So if you do have a property, maybe you've got an investment property that you aren't really wanting to deal with any longer, and you thought maybe it would be a little hard to sell, right now is your time. It definitely is, even if it has problems, if it needs a bit of work or anything like that, the opportunity is there. There are people that will scoop it up really quickly in this market. So if you have any questions about that property, please reach out. If you have any questions about the real estate market in general, you can reach out to us at the Price Real Estate team, 519-663-9411 or info@pricerealestateteam.com.